Welcome everyone to this ClickCreate Artist Spotlight. Today we have Nearbound. What words describe your artistic style?
I would have to say the absurd, which goes together with dreams. That has been my major touch points when making all my pieces. Both the dreaming lives that we have when we're asleep and the ones which we have when we're awake. The ones which are made up of aspirations and daydreams. And maybe, just to add to the words, I would say colorful as well. Inspired by Fauvism and Expressionism.
What inspires you to create?
There are a lot of different sources for my inspiration, but emotions play a big part for me, whether it's joy or frustration or just curiosity, trying to see what something can become, what something can transform into is a huge part. And also culture, people inspire me a lot. And I find in mainly understated ways. It can be the way someone looks or the way someone carries themselves. Things like books, poetry, movies have been a huge touch point for me, forming my own version of expression.
What are your goals as an artist?
First and foremost, make good work. One aspect of making art which has been endlessly rewarding, at least for myself, has been finding people who connect with the artwork. Not just like a humbling experience, but also motivation. I'd also like to expand the space that digital art occupies. I think it's one of the newest mediums to touch the art history arc, and for that reason I think it shows high potential to introduce new ideas to art. Animation being one of those, but also new approaches to the way one can use color, I find.
What advice can you offer to aspiring artists?
I think the strongest advice which I can give is you have to make the work. That not only acts as a vehicle for learning about technique and also developing taste, but the higher the frequency that you're able to put out, the more likely that you'll be able to make strong work. So make the work would be the major advice that I can offer anyone.
What are you most proud of in your career as an artist?
Other than the exhibitions I've gotten the honor and privilege to take a part of, I think what I'm most proud of is the people I've gotten to meet. Art has always been a solitary thing for me, so it's been amazing meeting people who not just inspire me as an artist, but to be a better person as well.
What were your goals for this ClickCreate edition?
My main goal was to make a piece that I hoped communicated subjective experience which I find for the most part is overlooked and stigmatized in our society. And I hoped that the piece would create a sense of empathy and understanding for the people who go through this unfortunate experience. I always try to make my work emotionally compelling, so I leaned towards the idea of memory and forgetting for this piece, which I think does go with the idea of psychosis or being separate from one's present experiences of reality.